We are back. So yes, this is Beauty by Malika. I am back with another tutorial. This tutorial will be on how to achieve a slick ponytail. This is kind of like a Kim K inspired ponytail because when she wears ponytails, she normally always wears a middle part. So let's jump right into this tutorial. I have first sprayed her hair with a little bit of heat protectant, and then I followed with the Kera slick stick, and I am just applying this to her edges before I go ahead and press her hair. I am from Michigan and we like to press hair here, so yeah, I'm just getting her hair really straight. My client is natural, she does not have a relaxer, so yeah, I just pre-washed it, blow dried it, and now I'm going to straighten it with a pressing comb. So once the hair is completely pressed, then I'm going to go ahead and carve out her middle part. So a rule of thumb to help you create the perfect middle part directly in the middle is to take your comb and carve from her nose going all the way up. So that'll be shown in a moment and it'll make a lot more sense, but that will ensure that your part is in the middle. So once I have her hair perfectly parted out, I like to go in with a little bit more of that Kera and just kind of put it on my hands and rub it in so that I can evenly distribute it on the top of her hair. What this is going to do is give me a little bit more structure to the hair and kind of make it, you know, stay in place just a little bit. I'm not using a lot of that product because I don't want a lot of buildup in her hair to be super greasy. I just want it to be a little bit more stiff. And then I'll be following that with the So Gorgous hairspray. This hairspray is very lightweight. It allows you to still manipulate the hair, which I love. I love to go in with something like that first while I'm building the style, and then after I have the hair placed where I want to, then I go in with just a little bit more of a stiffer, more firmer hold hairspray. And that hairspray I'll be using the Got to Be Glued freeze spray. So just mold the hair with a brush, a comb, whatever you prefer. You'll see me kind of rubbing her hair a lot. What I'm doing is just making sure all of the hairs are laying smooth and there's no buckles or wrinkles or anything like that. So that's why I keep rubbing the hair in certain parts, and then you'll see me rubbing the hair after I spray it and use my blow dryer in a cool setting. And the reason I'm doing that is because I want to kind of gauge how stiff the hair is getting, and also to make sure that it is in place. So don't think I'm like some kind of weird freak that just likes to rub my client's hair. I'm doing that for a purpose. So here I'm just applying a little bit of the, what is it called? It's the only edge control I use. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank. Oh my God, why can't I think of the name? It's the purple label. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm gonna list in the description box what kind of edge control it is. I am really shocked that I cannot think of this edge control. I only use this edge control. What in the world? Okay. Oh my God. This is gonna kill me, this whole video. Okay. But just blow dry her hair. After you apply the edge control and you mold her hair where you want it, you want to just mold it with your comb or like a toothbrush that you use strictly for hair, of course, or a spoolie brush or a brush, whatever you prefer. So once you kind of mold the hair, then you want to spray it with your freeze spray, get it into the shape that you want, and then just kind of blast it with the cool setting. This will make it dry faster. After you have everything molded and in place, I like to just use some hair strips, or either they're like hair strips, hair wraps, neck strips, whatever you prefer. The hair strips are a little bit more firmer than the actual neck strips, so that's why I would recommend you just go ahead and purchase and use some hair wraps. But if all you have is neck strips and you don't want to go out and purchase more products, then by all means please use that. But you'll probably have to use more because they're really soft. So after you mold the hair and get it in place and apply your hair wrap, you want to braid the client's existing hair, her natural hair, and then wrap it around each other really tightly so that it does not move. Don't do it tight to where it is giving your client a headache or, you know, compromising her hair. Just tightly so that it does not unravel and the client does not have a loose ponytail. After you have that done, then you want to take another one of those hair wraps and just wrap it around the ponytail. What this is going to do is going to ensure that you do not put any glue on your client's hair, because this ponytail will be glued in on this video with this method. So I just secure that with some rubber bands, and then now I'm going in with the Her Dream hair in the straight texture in the inches 12 inch. Our bundles are really full from root to end, as you can see, and you get a lot of hair. This is a 12 inch, and I'm not even going to be using this whole ponytail because it just comes so full. So I'm going to be applying glue onto the hair wrap just to give it a little bit more security, and then I'm going to apply some glue onto the track. So as I'm wrapping around, I'm using tension, and I'm making sure that I'm putting this ponytail on as tight as I can, because again, like I said in the other video, we do not want our client's ponytail to be flying off like a flying squirrel. Okay, we don't want that. So just wrap with some tension and just keep wrapping it until you have either wrapped the complete ponytail around where you have no more hair left, or you get it as thick as you want to and just clip off the excess. So as I'm wrapping this ponytail, I am using glue, and then I am also using open-ended bobby pins to secure it to the base. So I'll just kind of glue it around, and then I'll take the bobby pin, push it through the track and through the base. This is just giving it extra security so that it will not come off. So go ahead and finish that, and then we'll move on. Okay, so now that we have the complete ponytail completed and installed, I am just going to make sure I smooth those hairs by the ponytail, because sometimes they get a little bit unruly once you're wrapping around. So I'm just going to make sure I freeze that in place. So be sure to smooth up the bottom of her hair. I like to do that part after I have completely wrapped the ponytail, because sometimes when you're wrapping the ponytail, it will make the hair fall back down, and I don't want to put an excessive amount of product on her hair if it's not needed. So I just do this last. And now I'm going to take a section from the bottom of the ponytail and smooth it out and wrap it around the ponytail. So that way it will cover up the tracks. So you can take a thin piece or you can take a thicker piece. It's completely up to you. Okay, so moving along to what I just explained, just part it out, take your hair, smooth it with your comb, And then I like to spray it with the freeze spray to kind of make it a little bit more stiffer. And then I just wrap it around. Every time I come back to my right side, I smooth the piece of hair down again, because again, we want this to be really, really polished. So on my second go round, I will be applying glue to the underside of the piece of hair to secure it to itself, so that way it does not unravel, because I will not be using hair pins and bobby pins to secure it. I would just be using the glue underneath and then the shine spray. So once you have that wrapped around completely, just kind of spray it with your spray again and hit it with your cool setting on your blow dryer. This will secure the piece and you won't have to worry about it unraveling or moving. And for extra security, you can put a little bit of glue on your fingers and just slide it onto the hair, only on the underneath part, because we don't want that part to be exposed. I only use a little bit so you can't really see it, but we just want to be sure that it is not on the top. So now that that part is done, I will be go ahead and flat ironing this hair. I am just using the Croc flat irons. This is, I believe, like a 1 inch to 1.5 inch barrel, and I am just strictly just going from root to tip in a straight motion. I am not bending it or anything. We want this ponytail to just be straight. So yeah, this is the completed look. I hope that you guys enjoyed it like always, and you guys learned something and you are able to recreate this. If this was a blessing to you, please share it so that it can be a blessing to someone else. And yeah, I'm out of here. Please like, comment what you'll like to see from my channel next, and be sure to subscribe. And if you don't want to miss any of my videos, please hit that bell button so that you can be notified when I upload new videos. So again, thank you so much for watching, and be blessed.